G'day everyone, RaidzeroAU and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. And if you have a look up the top left hand corner of the screen, we're on Alpha 8.5, so this is the anniversary update. It's been released on experimental. So I ummed and ahed about what I was going to do with the anniversary update, and looking through the patch notes, we're going to have to start again. We need to do a restart. What I can do is save my capital vessel as a blueprint, and we can bring that back if we so decide. We'll see how we go with it. But a number of things, just jotted down a few things here that obviously highlighted from the patch notes for it. So we now have modular wing sections, so allows a lot more customization. I believe there's been about 20 modular blocks put in there for wings, so that'll be interesting trying to use those. Looks like we can now do some angled wings, so which is nice. We can now attach weapons, thrusters, etc. to wings, said using pylons, which I'm assuming is probably one of the modular wing sets, one of the items in there. So that's nice, being able to add weapons and thrusters and things like that to your wings. We can now do blinking lights. Hooray. That's always something that I've wondered about, especially for things like landing pads and things like that. I've always thought blinking lights is probably something that's lacking from there. We can now set lights to act like a spotlight and set the angle on it as well, which can make some, I think that might make some POIs, once that's getting used in those, a little more creepy, just having some limited lighting in there. Talks about a custom color palette and custom texturing. Have to see how that works and play around with that, but the more colors and the more textures we can get, the better. We can now have retractable turrets. That's quite nice. So if you deactivate a turret, it will now retract, and it has, I believe, a 20% bonus to its armor once it's retracted. We now have a deconstructor. This is something that's probably been sorely needed for a while. So a deconstructor will return some items or some components from items that you no longer need. So I can see myself feeding a whole lot of multi-tools into a deconstructor, considering the number of those we tend to end up having. There's new and updated NPC creatures, and also there's been some changes to the behaviors of them, so it's going to be interesting, one, coming across them, and two, seeing how they react. So you're going to have to be a bit careful with that. There's some improved turret behavior. So what that effectively means, there is more choice now in choosing how a turret behaves as far as targeting is concerned. So you can actually set it so that it is only going to target aliens and alien NPCs, or like, you know, soldiers or something like that. So the more customization we've got with that, the better. There's a new moon being added in for lava planets, which is always nice to see another celestial body. And there is now a well-fed effect. So you slowly regen health if you have more than 485 food, which is a nice addition. So that the 485 food, they said that is just their setting at the moment. They may adjust that as time goes on. So I'm gonna have to start again. So here we go, new game. All right, so Alpha 8.5. Set that. It's going to be survival. Seed. Always like to use a seed that means something. So for this one, there was only one choice. It is 0508 2015, which is the 5th of August 2015, which was the date that Empyrion entered early access. So we'll set that. So that's the 5th of August 2015. Now I know in America you do use a different date standard. You use month, day, year. I'm in Australia. We use day, month, year. So there you go. Obviously gets rid of the 0 in front of the 5. Difficulty settings. So we'll leave it on medium there. Starting equipment, medium. Player progression, normal. Degradation. Food consumption, normal, normal, normal. Amount of ore, normal, normal. We'll leave that on true. Enemy difficulty. Rate of NPC spawn, high. High drone presence. Hard base attack. We want to speed these up. They have increased the speed of the advanced constructor as well. It's now twice the speed, rather than I think it was 1.8 or something like that. And also the speed of the forge, which is now 5 times instead of 3 times, I want to say. Fast, blueprint, spawn limit, false, block limit. Yeah, well, I like to keep the block limit on just so we have to think about what we're doing. Alright, that's the difficulty settings. Start location. Okay, we've got Nataraja, which is the temperate, or Cedar, which is the hot arid planet. We're kind of alternating between these, so I think it's time to go back to a temperate for this one. And here we go. So as I said, I ummed and ahed about restarting, whether to restart or not, but there are just so many additions and changes that it made its own decision, really. Here we go. Alright. Can I see anything from here? Not really. Oh, there's something over there. Plenty of water. We do want to be near some trees if possible. So we've got some wreckage over there. Small wreckage, there we go. There's 300 XP. No, and another small wreckage, that's nice. No ores. Alright, level 2 reached. Ow! Now the big question is, do we do the Robinson Protocol? Oh. Do we do the Robinson Protocol? Yeah. Let's do it this time. Let's see if, hopefully we can get our way through it this time. Let's go. Okay, so check his inventory, pick up everything. Wow, purified water, great, thanks. Survival tool, so we've already got a survival tool. That, and that. Not sure that should be making that noise. But that probably needs to be patched out. Okay, so we've got our survival tool. Alright, we want to head to this small wreckage. We don't have a jetpack or anything. We'll stick this on rock drill. Pick up a little bit of rock to start with. And we want to pick up some of these things. to get ourselves going with food and things like that. Survivor constructor. Do that. Not wearing any protective suit. Outside temperatures have a strong effect on you. Remember, at night you can sleep 8 hours in the escape pod or in a survival tent. Okay. We're out. Pick up some plants and fruit. Okay. We will do that. Which we've already done. Now, what's here? Oh, there we go. Bit of food, bit of energy. Nice. F1. Video log. First click on the personal log file. PDA info. Log file. Okay, we've read that. Alright, says to read it. Short warp jump. Boarding parties have entered the ship. Time to leave. From the capsules window, I can see enormous field. Okay. Log end. Okay. Have to remember the details. Alright, we get out of that. Okay, so we've got 2 more small wreckages around. So we need to go and find those. Well, can I get out of here? Probably not now. I'm stuck. Except have to break our way out. There we go. Luckily they aren't hostile. So we'll keep heading over here. We want to be grabbing some resources as we can. I reckon I saw some copper over here. We'll grab those. Got the water near us, so that's nice. W. Rock drill. A bit of grain there. I'm going to grab it just yet. Though, can we... No. So we're going to head over that way to the wreckage, but I want to check these small wreckages first. A bit more copper. Just want to get some basic stuff. There's some iron there. Silicon's always the one. That's a bit of an issue sometimes. Grab that. Just keep making those. Alright, small wreckage. What have you got for me? Got 2 of them. Energy pills. Electronics. Could have been better, if I'm honest. Okay, so whereabouts is... Okay, so the wreckage is right over there. Near some water. Not a huge planet that we're on. That. We have got another small wreckage over here. We'll head over that way. Careful with our sprinting and things like that, because it'll use up food. So, excuse me guys, got a bit of a frog in the throat, as usual. Put this. Oh. Stunned. Okay, they didn't like me going for that rock. Alright. Luckily, they're only a one shot, so they didn't continue. Bit more iron. Alright, what have you got for me? It's generally only one here, which is in here. Antibiotic injection. That'll come in useful. Right, well, I guess we head for the wreckage. Grab a few rocks on the way. So we will need some crushed rock fairly early on. We'll grab this. And what do we need for the plant fibers? A bit more plants, worth a bit more XP for us. So and of course, just using the sprint and jump. Some would think it's an exploit, but just helps us move a bit faster. And we've got some fruit down here. We'll grab that. Makua berries. Alright. Something doesn't sound nice. Just a bit more iron here. We'll grab that. I want to grab these early resources. They do come in useful. But remember, you do use your stamina using the survival tool. More fruit. More up here. We could pop. We got these energy pills. Could get a chance of a bad trip. Just lets us, well, it might be a bit high. Well, probably got a bit lucky there, but I might take some damage. More iron over here. Just lets us move a little bit faster. Right, grab those. Just grab everything we can. If for nothing else, just for XP at this point. We want to be leveling up as fast as we can. Ooh. Copper. Okay. Detection on those is a bit iffy sometimes. These. Fibers. Okay. A few more of those. Alright, so the wreckage is right the way across there. The question is, do we want to swim there? Or do we want to go around? Starting to think I want to go around so we can keep collecting resources. The main reason being we don't have any silicon yet. Be nice to find some. Even if it was only a little bit. Five seconds left on our stim booster. Alright. So now we've got to be careful because we're on a downer now. Five seconds left on the downer, but also lost a bit of health through that as well. This gives us a chance to okay. Indigestion. Bugger. Need to find some herbal leaves. Ingestion for 26 minutes. Alright, let's get down towards the water. Might find something to heal ourselves down there. So we are gaining a little bit of health, but the thing is our food is going down quite quickly because of a stamina drain. Alright, let's follow the water around. Hopefully we'll find something. Oh, little baby's having a wash. Well, I'm not going to disturb your babies. Not disturbing your babies. Not interested at this point. And of course, early on, what we can do is we can make some berry juice. That'll give us a bit of health back. Takes 2 berries, so do that. Now, what can I make over here? Nothing much yet. We need a bit of silicon. It's alright. It's alright. I'm not going to touch him. Not interested in it with them at the moment. Oh, down here, pixie stalks. Under the water. Now, we do have That's alright, I can eat that and get rid of the indigestion. There are some new underwater NPCs. Let's just make as many of those as we can at the moment. So we've got some mushrooms around, which is nice. We've got these around here. Healing. Nice. I'm not going to pick these at the moment because they'll perish. Fire moss scrapings. That's quite nice as well. Seems to be plenty of grain around. Alright, let's go over to the wreckage. Still no silicon, but we have found a silicon deposit. So... and if memory serves me correct, we... no, I should be able to swim with my head above the water because I've got nothing in my hand. If memory serves me correct, we should get a drill from the wreckage here. And there'll be a silicon, an iron and a copper deposit around here. We'll grab some of these rocks. Just put a little bit more. A bit more crushed stone. Ooh, that. Imagine out in the water here there's probably seaweed, which is good for making food. There's the copper deposit. So we got silicon deposit, copper deposit, iron deposit, and hopefully we should get a motorbike from this. Search through the wreckage and pick up everything you can. I can do that. And we should have some. Okay. We're back to full health. Some spice nearby, which is nice. Alright, let's have a look around here. Putting up in here. There we go. Portable constructor, motorbike. We'll take it all. Craft a drill. Okay. Now. Right, tower-like structure over there, 2 k's away. You know what, this area is actually probably not too bad. It's 18 degrees. We could probably start something here just initially. So let's put down our tent, and then we can put down our constructor. And in here, we can drop that, and that. And still can't make portable constructor yet. What do we need? Although we might be able to make, have a look. Optic fiber, we need silicon for that. But what we can do is drop this in. What does optic fiber take? Optic fiber, silicon ingot 1. Silicon ore. Can only make a few of those. So what we need to do is find some more rocks. Light is going down a bit, so shouldn't be too hard to find some more rocks around here. Don't always get a lot from these, but we can get enough just to get the drill happening. What do I need? I need another 445. See, that's only 18. Let's flick our light on. Some good resources around here though. These are good. Hello? Surrounded by water, so it's not too bad. Not many rocks though, that's the only problem. Might have to head over to, there we go. This rock's going to take a while, but should give us a decent amount of crushed stone. So looking around, I think this area is actually not too bad. We could probably build in this area. Don't mind building in a swamp. Hopefully it doesn't sink. Bit wary about using the energy pills. Here we go. Alright, so what we got? 38. 38. Plenty. Okay, so we just need to head back over to the wreckage. I think one thing we probably want to do to start off with is we will just mark this as home. Mark it with a house icon, show on HUD, waypoint, accept. Thank you. Okay. So now with that, what we should be able to do is make, I want 3 more of those. Some more plant fibers. Go in there and yep, make a drill, make a chainsaw. While it's doing that, what I want to do is I want to have a look around here. Is there anything else hidden around the place here? It's unusual not to get any biofuel. Nothing there. Seeing anything around here. Something up there maybe. Can we get up there? That's the question. We're going to get up there, aren't we? Whoa, hang on. Yep, we can get up here. Not seeing anything else around here. Bit careful coming down. Just to say, it's a little bit unusual. I do remember someone telling me that you can use the survival tool, yeah, to harvest wood. Come on. Takes a while, but we've got 3 wood logs. Probably enough to get us started. We need the wood now to make plant fibers. And we can... Alright, is that drill? Or is that chainsaw? I think the first thing we'll make... Oh, the first thing we'll use, first lot of biofuel we'll use is for the chainsaw to go and chop some more trees down. Come up. Right, the bike can come over here. Come on. Okay. Right, because we are going to be wanting to clear some of this stuff out, so... Go 3. Gotta get some from here. Where'd that go? I didn't pick it up. I think the chainsaw might have destroyed it. It's a bit of a waste. Bugger. Alright, well. Let's... So what normally happens, it normally gets thrown off. So I'm surprised that it's not just around here for me to pick up. But it's not, so... Well, deal with it. Alright. Ah, bugger. Didn't have enough. Didn't have enough to finish that one off. Yeah, we've got a bit of copper here. Grab that. Oi! Stop it. You'll see there the gives you a highlight and a health bar for any of the NPCs. Alright, that's good. So, that can go in there, and you can keep making me some biofuel. While it's doing that, I think I'll have a sleep for the night. And so I'll call the episode here. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm RaidzeroAU, signing out.